So say this is the yes, I have a Spice Girls phone. Don't ask. So it basically, here's the roof. Right as the shot's being taken, you see this shadow thing, and it goes away. It's like, what the hell is that? That literally looks like a person doing what in my other video Josh Hartman did in the movie Lucky Number 11, but instead of being up on top of the roof like this, like, okay, there you go. Like somebody basically coming up, going, and going back down. So this is the original video that that he had. So so where the pink and blue tent is, you go directly above that and see where on that balcony there's that door. Yeah, okay. So move your cursor right above the pink and blue tent if you can, or whoever's doing that. Okay, now go up. See that? Yep. Go up, 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 up until you see that door. Right now, yeah, right there. All right, that door. No, go directly above that and right at the level of the roof. Right there, right around there, you're going to see that come up and go back down. Now up there, I didn't realize at the time, but other people have started doing video. Well, that's actually what first prompted me was somebody had released a video to range their own to Paramount that somebody did a 3D model so that they were actually taking angles to see where they would have to test. But of course, nobody did the roof. So my theory is that it's at a 31-degree angle if it's a pass-through. Now, if it's up on the roof there, that might actually be possible. So if you have the other two videos, there's four of them. So there's the 40%, 20% of this shot, and then there's the 40% and 20% of the close-up. So we can pretty much now move out of this.
Do you not want me to play this one, Red?
Well, so this is the original. So it's about whatever it is. I can't see the time frame, but play this. So this video though has a skip. Now and I said in my video afterwards, but that's how my brain thinks instead of before. So basically what happens is that you see the video, this guy's going to go like this and he's going to turn to see the crowd. And he said, I have it right here still, and I messed it up on my video. So it says, Charlie Kirk brings a pretty good audience. And in there, you'll hear Charlie when he says, I got it written down right, when he says, counting or not counting gang violence. So I mouth along with it, so you can tell it's the same video. And I even put the one I got from Ryan Mata with the back cavitation and match it up so you can tell that this is the same day and everything, obviously. But play this video, but you'll see a skip. And it seems to me what the guy did was, remember when the one guy that saw Tyler Robinson up on the roof and then he paused it and about 3 seconds later he said the shot rang out? So it seems to me that the guy, hey, we got a pretty good audience. He turned it off after the shot and then went, oh my God, there was a shot, because you've got a little bit of delay in your brain, and then hit again. And that's when you see the skip and then everyone starts. At least that's what it seems to me. I don't know. But again, no one's ever saw this. So why would this be altered and somebody not say, hey, by the way, there's a guy up on there. So see if you guys can see it. You know, those of you at home, make this full screen as much as you can. And right up there at that point. So if you could play this one all the way through and then play the, I guess the 40, then the 20, then the 40 close up, then the 20. If so.
All right. We'll go through these slowly then, viewers. Huge thank you for everybody who's watching.
Yes.
So as you're watching this video now, I believe it's going to zoom in on the roof. It's grainy. And as you're watching it, put a 1 in the chat if you think you can see a figure on the roof. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think you can see a figure in the roof. So I'm going to play it. It's not very long. It's only 7 seconds. So get ready. Here we go.
Oh, this is it. Okay.
I'm going to play that again because it was so short.
So this is the close-up. Okay. This is, yeah, we just need this one then. Right there.
Right there.
Nobody's seen this before because nobody's looking. Nobody's ever said, hey, what's there up on their roof? And if it's far enough back where nobody can see with their line of sight, but up on that roof, there is, and again, this is access only by faculty and staff. And again, what you would need to solve this case is if you go to the person who has the controls, to to give access to key cards to the people in that building, and you find out who got access that normally doesn't have access anywhere from the day of, the day before, the week before, whatever, and who accessed the key card to go up on that roof, you'll find who did it, or at least, and if there's cameras there. But my guess is that, oh, well, you know, the system's malfunctioning and so were the cameras. How convenient. Like I said before, I sound like the church lady. Everything with these operations are how convenient. So the guy goes up on the roof, and up on the roof, apparently there's a ledge. It's like, I don't know, chest high, waist high. And when you go up on the roof, right, there is this non-roofed enclosure, kind of like just like a box, like if you're looking at a plan view of an apartment, and you've got the door, the space for the door. So hey, you know, here's the space for the door, and then you've got the drawing where the door opens this way, or if you've done theater plans or blueprints or whatever, and it's just open, and there's like a transformer or something there, probably air conditioning unit, something. So you've got that, and it's enclosed by what looks to me, at least, like a 8 or 10 foot wall with no roof. And I guess, okay, why would you put a roof on something if the transformer or whatever is covered? But why block it off? And is that something new? Was that not there? And then they did that 3 months ago, and all of a sudden, again, this is something to look into, especially for the people that live there. I'm not flying out to Utah to look at this stuff, but other people can. But if he got access to that, all right, he could have just put a ladder up, you know, gone in there, ready, go. And these guys are trained professionals. This is what they do. All they do is they aim and go like this. And they train how to get there and how to get back. This is their job. It's like you looking at your circuit breaker box and having no freaking clue what that is or how it works. But honestly, within a day, somebody could explain it to you and you at least have a rudimentary understanding of how that works. Okay? But that's all these guys do. That's what they do. Boom. They're trained. I mean, like you guys, you know, sit there and practice your pickleball, or, you know, your stroke or your free throws or whatever it is. These guys practice going. That's what they do. This is their job, and they've got the best equipment. Now, I tried to look up microwave technology, and that was from I just looked it up. I can't remember. It's a movie with Annette Bening, Denzel Washington, and Tony Shalhoub, and it's about the Siege, not Under Siege, The Siege. I don't remember the plot. But Tony Shalhoub, I think, worked with Denzel with the FBI, and there was a scene where before the movie he was talking about microwave technology. It's like, I think they got microwave technology. We can see through walls and see people's movement. And then there's the scene, and this is back in 98 or 99. So this is at least 25 and not almost 30 years ago that they supposedly had this technology, because just like with movies, life mimics art, art mimics life. You'll see something in a movie, Black Mirror, hopefully not, and then 10 years later, it becomes a reality. Whether it's Star Trek and these things or whatever. But there's a scene where they have to work together to get the bad guy. And Tony Shalhoub goes, he walks into the room where they're finally going to get the bad guy. And he goes, oh, you guys have microwave technology? So he was right that they do. And they could see the person and hear them or whatever. So, you know, people say, well, infrared scopes don't work that way. And thermal scopes don't work that way. Yeah, okay, I get it. But that doesn't mean they don't have another kind of technology where they can see right through that tent. And I mean, maybe that thing with the guy in the trunk with the laser, I don't know, maybe he was pointing at that. It's like, okay, hit right here. And you just kind of go like this until it goes whoop, like a dot just shows up when you're on target and you pull the trigger. I mean, there's so many things it could be. But the point is, there's somebody up there. There's somebody up there on a building that nobody has named until I just named it, right? The UVU Tours building. And shot. And then it's so easy to get away because everyone's scrambling on the ground level. What I would implore everybody listening to do, okay, and some of you might have done this before, but there is a video, it's like 1 minute and 49 seconds, and it's got these people, this group of people, and I think it's like in front of a red curtain or something, and it's called The Monkey Business Illusion. All right, watch that video, follow the instructions, see if you can actually do what they say. But it's basically, can you count a certain amount of things that are happening on the screen? Now, whether you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter necessarily for this point, but go watch that video. And then when I'm saying all this stuff, you'll think back and go, okay, now I understand what you're saying. Because if people down below see the shot, They're not looking around for hell. Nobody really looked around to see where the shot came from. And everybody that looked around, supposedly to where the shot came from, like a couple people went like this, but it almost seems to me the people that did that were the plants, you know. But nobody went, and of course this place is a bowl, so everything echoes, you know. So that's why a lot of people thought that there were two shots. But somebody could easily, I guess, from your direction, shot from right up here, boom, done. Everybody panics. Hell, like I said, take the thing apart, stuff it in the backpack, walk out. Nobody knows.